Persoana pe care o veți găsi în concepția Primus Auto. Aceasta este o noutate. Ea întâlnă clienții, ea validează programele, se asigură că respectivul client a în programare, notat în programatorul nostru. Ea solicită apoi echipa de tehnicieni care preia mașina, preia clientul și deschide procesul de reparație în service direct la ramă. Prin urmare, Luminița, bună seara, Luminița, mă numesc Alexandru Florescu, am făcut o programare acum 7 zile pentru revizie la utilizmul Volvo XC40, număr de matriculare P995 Volvo. Am întârziat puțin, așa scuze, vorbesc bun. Ok. Regulă, aștept, mulțumesc. Evident că să se asigure și să vadă în ce măsură am și alte probleme decât ceea ce am solicitat, însă serviciul trebuie să știe de ce am venit la serviciu. Comanda trebuie să fie inițializată în sistem, ea trebuie completată doar cu numărul de kilometri și cu eventualele solicitări suplimentare pe care le am acum. Iar mai departe o să vedeți ce se întâmplă. Piesele, de asemenea, trebuie să mă aștepte la rampă, pentru că am venit pentru o revizie, știm ce trebuie înlocuit, prin urmare piesele ar trebui să mă aștepte deja la rampă, sper. Și o să vedem cum se desfășoară mai departe lucrurile. Salut, Andrei, care bine? Ce faci? Ești ok? Puțin emoționat. Ok, asta e cheia mașinii mele. Mai ai nevoie de ceva? Ok, mulțumesc frumos, Andrei. Te urmez. Puteți veni cu mine acum, dacă veniți. Ok, așa arată serviciul nostru astăzi. Atelierul de mecanică, avem și un atelier de caroserie în cealaltă zonă. Avem 4 elevatoare pe care se lucrează în sistem Volvo Personal Service. Avem o rampă dedicată pentru reparația vehiculelor hibride. Acolo vedeți deja pe rampă o mașină XC60, un Volvo XC60 hibrid. Există niște reguli foarte stricte în privința reparației acestor autoturisme hibride. Nu orice tehnician Volvo are dreptul de a repara aceste mașini. Există un tehnician certificat, 2 tehnicieni certificați avem la Primus Auto astăzi pentru reparația vehiculelor hibride. Echipa de tehnicieni Volvo Personal Service o să-mi preia acum, o să-mi deschidă comanda care este deja inițializată în sistem. Și până când Andrei o să-mi deschidă comanda, mașina va fi probabil și pe elevator. Între timp, ceea ce nu vedeți dumneavoastră este că celălalt tehnician deja efectuează niște verificări simple, o preinspecție a mașinii, testează modalitatea de funcționare a cutiei de viteze, testează claxonul, testează să nu greșesc, verifică lamelele de ștergători, deci face o preinspecție înainte de a introduce mașina în service.
I'm Ionut Enache. I'm Regional Business Manager for Volvo Cars for importers in the EMEA region.
Okay, so let's say that you have, actually you know the 2 concepts that have been presented tonight, okay? Could you please repeat them? VR
VRE and VPS. VRE stands for Volvo Retail Experience and VPS stands for Volvo Personal Service.
Okay, so the retail experience, I kind of understood that. So it's what happens, let's say, in this part of the showroom, and the
Yes.
other one is most about what happens in the other part of the showroom.
Yes.
Okay, so what led Volvo to develop these two concepts?
Well, what led Volvo to do these kind of things? It's a bit tricky question for me because it did not come overnight.
Yeah, okay.
It was a long process.
Okay, okay.
Because there was certain way how we approached customers
Okay.
in certain countries.
Okay.
Of course, there was a certain way how we approach customers in Sweden.
Okay.
And everything depends on where you are. Because in Sweden, our brand, you know, is number one in everything. It's
Okay.
like Dacia in Romania.
Yeah, of course.
And the number of customers who were coming to the dealerships was totally different than in Romania or in Azerbaijan or wherever
Okay.
in the world. And when we talk about VPS, Volvo Personal Service, it's something which actually came from Sweden.
Okay.
In Sweden, they used at the beginning also the traditional way. Customers come to the showroom, they speak to the service advisors, they order themselves via the phone for the work to be done on the car, and then somebody else is doing the work on the car. And the customers, they don't know the people, they just know some technicians, but technicians are not the ones who are actually doing the work on the car.
So it's actually too long. The process is too long.
It's too long,
Okay.
and people are in rush. Everybody, in all the world,
Yeah, it's
people are
2018.
exactly. So we said we need to find things which needs to be more time effective and more efficient. And then we said, okay, why should we try to develop some extremely different things or difficult things? Let's go to the basics and let's really let people who are really doing the job on the car talk to the customers, like you and your doctor. When you want to talk about your problems with your hardware, you want to talk to the one who actually is going to repair the hardware.
Yeah,
That's
but,
the doctor.
that's what I found interesting, is that now you need technicians with communication skills, and with like this, the man said earlier, all the technicians here now speak English.
Yes.
Which is a big thing. Knowing my country, it is a big thing. Doesn't that mean that you need more qualified people? Because, for example, technicians in Romania, they don't have to know English. Probably 90% of them don't know English. And that means that Volvo has to search on a really narrow margin of technicians to find what they need. So doesn't that make it harder for you guys?
You actually
should answer it because
Yes, please.
These kind of things happen in Romania. So it's not a problem for us because we are trying hardly to find the good people with good skills, but it's our job to make them the good technicians.
Okay,
we
so
have a training program and so on. That's why I took the lead on this conversation because it's our job.
So even if the technician is not prepared, for example, let's say he doesn't speak English, you can.
We have courses and trainings.
It's a process.
Okay.
It takes long time to get the people on board. But
That's really interesting because I don't think that many brands could afford the time to actually train people these days. Because I think that brands just want, for example, let's talk about Romania. In this country, people want, people who are already qualified, already have like 5 years of experience, already have all these things. Nobody takes the time. Yeah, nobody takes
on a
the
piece
time
of
for
paper.
Yeah, exactly.
But that's
Nobody takes the time to actually help people develop some skills.
The answer is very simple. One of the best messages, very important messages of our brand is that everything we do starts with people.
Okay.
This kind of message applying on
everybody.
area, on
Okay,
everybody,
okay.
including our teams.
Okay.
So it's very important to us to find the right people and to train them and to be with them in a team to succeed in our objectives. For example, as they presented there, one of our technicians are more special than the others because we have in our portfolio hybrids
Okay, yes, of course.
cars.
Yes.
And that kind of specialists have to be more prepared than the others because here they are working with
High voltage, high voltage.
Yeah.
voltage.
Especially trained
The
people.
car,
Yes.
you can film there in the workshop that in the corner, in the right corner,
Yeah, we
is
saw
a
it.
car.
We saw it.
Surrounded, these are the standards.
Okay.
This is the kind of way, working way, each time when a hybrid came in the workshop and a specialist.
So Volvo
The work.
standardized a certain kind of experience, VRS and
VRE and
VRE.
VTS.
Yeah, sorry. So they standardized this experience. So I, as a customer, if I go to Germany to a Volvo dealership, is it the same experience? So is it standardized?
It should be like that. Yes.
Okay, okay. So
It's
what-
of
what-
course. Sorry to interrupt you.
Yeah,
Of
yeah.
course, it's a long time process which we have started a couple of years ago, but it takes some time to switch all the dealers in one go.
Okay.
So, but in all newly refurbished, let's say, dealerships which look like this, which have already the VRE, the new concept, they should have also the Volvo personal service concept in the workshop. So
Because,
yes.
for example, I think this is very important for the Romanian customer. Again, I'm just talking about the Romanian customer. I think it's very important for them to have an experience like in the Western countries, because I think there is a certain problem here with services and workshops and dealerships. There is a problem. And not all of them, but you know, you always hear certain people say that, oh, I went to that dealership and they did a technical inspection, and now I have to change some parts in my car that
Yep.
never had a problem.
Yep.
And what you guys are doing, opening the workshop to to me, the customer, I think that's really brave. But don't you think that that will influence somehow the technician or the way they work on the car, or?
Honestly speaking, I hope it will influence the technicians in the positive way,
Okay.
because we really stands for not hiding things. I can imagine that some people may have some bad experience, but when you open yourself to somebody, you are not hiding anything. Therefore, you limit the complaints or the problems by itself by opening yourself to them. So I don't believe that there should be a problem.
Yeah, okay.
And to one point which you have mentioned, especially here in Romania, having the experience for more than 3 years with the team here, you can really receive a super service. I bet that you can get a service which can be in some cases even better than in some other markets in the western part of Europe.
Okay, okay. Because I think this is a very important, very important point to make. Because let's face it, people who have money. Thank you. Because let's face it, people who have the certain amount of money necessary to buy an expensive car, they will buy it and it's no problem for them. But what comes after, what gets them, you know, coming back to the brand, is the interaction with the dealership.
The after sales services, which are well done in our network. It's not
Okay.
a problem with this.
Okay.
We spoke about experience.
Yes.
We are speaking about experience each and every day at Volvo.
Okay.
Because experience is some value you are talking about.
Yeah,
This
yes,
is
yes.
the most
Creating, yes, it's most important. It's very important, and it's what we are looking for when we are bringing the client here in our showroom.
Yeah, I think this is a very important thing, and I don't think that many other manufacturers have thought of this. I've been to dealerships, I've been being in the press, I've seen things, and coming here, I heard you say something. Cold on the outside, warm on the inside.
Yeah.
And that's exactly what it feels like, because frankly, I don't know if it's bad of me to say this, it kind of feels like IKEA in here, you know. But I mean that in a good way, because you know, when you come here, it looks like, you know, a very serious place. But when you sit down on the comfy, you know, chairs, and that gives a certain feel of home.
Yes.
Let's name it.
I will explain it to you in a different way, or maybe it has been explained in Romanian by Alex. I don't know, but I believe, or in the normal circumstances where there is not such an event,
Yes.
you may see that there is no working stations where are people permanently sitting.
Okay.
And there is a reason for that.
Okay.
Because we want to create an area within the showroom which is actually independent, or it's not being mentally owned by anybody.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So basically, the salespeople, our consultants, are working when they are working on computers, preparing offers. They are working in their offices.
Okay.
And when they are meeting with the customer, they are meeting in an area which is not owned mentally by anybody. So they meet equally.
A neutral ground.
Yes. When you enter from outside you feel like a bird, fine.
Yeah.
When you enter somewhere, you usually start to have a feeling that you are entering somebody's environment.
Yes.
Yes, of course you are entering Volvo environment, but it's not being that you come to some salesman who is sitting at the port.
Yes, exactly.
Which was the case in the past and is still the case of some other car brands.
Yeah, it's very uptight, very.
Yeah, and we want to create really, and we have plenty of different areas in the showroom. You may have seen it. We are sitting in one of these, which is called living room.
Yes.
And it actually should be that the salesperson goes with the customer to the area based on a need, based on how he or she evaluates the customer.
Okay.
So if you come in a very friendly way, you just come to see the cars and this, you can come anytime, have a beautiful coffee, have a fika here, this Swedish cookies, and enjoy it. If you come with the money to buy the car, you most probably are not going to deal with the money in the living room. Therefore, we have these little small
The cubicles, the offices.
meeting rooms, which gives you a certain level of privacy and this. So that's how it is.
Yeah.
We should prepare for the next steps
Yeah.
in this evening. Sorry.
Yeah, no
sorry I
problem, no
interrupt
problem.
This, but we have also somebody else who wants to speak.
Yeah, no
here.
problem.
And I have a program in which Radomir is very important.
Yes,
because we
he's a
take-
very wanted man. I see
Yeah,
that.
yes, it's standing right to the owner.
He doesn't seem very enthusiastic about being very wanted.
No, I honestly, I like to talk to people.
Okay.
I like to talk to people.
I granted this because I know it.
Okay.
But I am not very much into, you know, these officialities.
Oh yes. Okay.
So that's
Well,
the-
thank you very much.
Oh,
You've been very much help.
It's my
And,
pleasure.
Thank you so much. And maybe you'll come back to Romania one day.
I definitely will
I'll
come.
take you to some very unofficial places.
I am coming here. I guess I have been in some of those places already.
Okay, then. Show you
I don't know what it is. If it is this Ceausescu Palace or I don't know.
No, much more
I don't know
unofficial.
what you meant.
Thank you very much.